You don't know the feeling when you wake up to that stay full. Living with some wolves in a system that's made to break you. Heard when you pulled up to the spot, some niggas shake you. I told them niggas you on the menu, go get a plate full. And yeah, you was stingy with your cash, you ain't paid dues. I wasn't too good at playing games, I had to break rules. I was in my feelings with the devil in the same room. I made it out and put 100 carats in my head.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's your man Rob here with the Aqua Lounge Podcast, representing Sink or Swim, Marlon Beats. I'm here with my man Henry.
Yes, sir. In the building.
We got a good episode today. We got a nice interview going. I've had the pleasure of working with both these dudes, but personally, it's been some of my favorite work working with these dudes because they bring authenticity, organicness, and like authenticity, and it's a little different because right now, I mean, we'll get into it. Without further ado, I'm gonna introduce the guys. We got Bars for Days. We got Blizz.
Yo, what's the word?
Sir.
So I appreciate y'all coming on the show, man. Appreciate it.
No doubt,
Looking for having us.
How you guys doing today?
Good, man.
Good?
Living.
Hell yeah.
Chilling, man.
Chilling?
Yeah.
Good shit.
So we're gonna kind of jump right into it. Honestly, like I just want to from the jump, like your name is Bars for Days. You got bars, like you know what I'm saying.
Tell some truth.
Like
Tell some
what
truth.
it like where did it come from? I know it's probably it might be self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? It is, but you want to talk a little bit on that?
Nah, I appreciate you. Word, yeah. I mean, it just came from like just a while of just doing music. Like I had a couple names in the past, just trying to find myself as an artist and whatnot. But as you know, progressing and finding myself, I was, you know, just got so nice and I could go on for days just spitting. So why
Legit.
not name myself Bars for Days, man? Like,
Yeah, man.
word.
Hell yeah.
It's easy as that. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
just like the easiest shit, you know, just makes the best names. Like really.
And I feel like a lot of like that kind of like the easier stuff, like people take like it's very it's taken. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of like a lot of lil this, lil that. You know what I'm saying? And I've never heard Bars for Days. You know what I'm saying? So that's unique. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm pretty sure too, the first time you booked a session, you were like, he's like, I'm not gonna let you guys down. As soon as you came in, Bars for Days, he just went crazy. And we're like, all right, that's it. Like we know.
What about you, Blizz? Where did your name come from?
Oh shit, my fault.
Me.
You?
Yeah, me. Yeah,
Okay.
I just, you know, that's just it. It's been that.
All right, yeah.
Since probably about like 03. Blizz put the G behind it because that's a gang. Facts.
Word. All right.
Straight up.
Hell yeah. So, where were you born and raised, Bars? Like, where you from?
So I was born in Queens, but I mean, I was raised in Central Ice, so that's where I got into everything. That's why I got into my first fight, first got pussies, first got. I mean, that's where I got into. I mean, that's where I grew up at and shit. Central Ice, Lowell Ave.
Word. How would you say the music scene is over there? Is there a lot of guys coming out of there?
I'm sorry, say that again.
How's the music scene over there right now?
Yo, it's looking great, man. We got a lot of great guys from out there doing their thing. Not only just CI, but Long Island, period, man. Proud of everybody doing their thing. It's turn, man. You know what I mean? It's our time. We definitely.
Yeah.
That's a fact, and it's like a lot of the artists on Long Island. It's like a lot of people don't get to see, you know, people from Long Island that are getting big. Like it's always the New York City people or some of these other you know states and stuff. It's like Long Island. It's like hard to kind of be put on the map in a way. You feel that? You feel that kind of?
Nah, it's a fact.
Yeah.
You know, just looking back to, I mean, certain artists that was from out here that don't even push that they from Long Island. You got to look them up to know that they from out here type shit.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, for me on the other hand, it's different. You know, when I get in that, I mean, in that place, I'm pushing this shit to the top. I mean, it's all the way there, man. I'm taking everyone with me.
That's a
straight
fact.
up.
Yeah, because even just like athletes and like just other celebrities that like come from Long Island, you just don't hear people talking about like Long Island,
everybody.
You know?
Nobody want to jack LI.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
It's talent
crazy.
out here too. It ain't
It's
just
crazy.
in the city, man. Like,
Wow. Especially
That's a fact.
like, man, yeah, I feel like it's just a weird shadow.
yeah,
That's like kind of like casted on LI.
Yeah,
And
we
like,
gotta,
even
we
just
gotta
like brand, like everything really, like brands in general, like clothing brands, like anything really. But like I don't know.
You know something crazy?
What's up?
I just recently learned that Craig Mack was from Brentwood, nigga.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Word, bro.
That's crazy.
Craig Mack, bro, from Brentwood. Like, it's crazy.
Who would have known? Like,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How'd you find that out?
Um,
You look it
I
up?
looked up an article.
Yeah.
Because I heard about him passing away, and I seen an article that was saying he was from Brentwood. I'm like,
That's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Nah, for real. Just kind of veering off a little bit from the music. Growing up, what were some of your other interests, like besides like music? What were you getting into as a kid?
Well, as a kid, man, I ain't gonna hold you. I was getting into a lot of negativity, but positive way. Like,
Yeah, positive.
I was into a lot of building and stuff like that. I was really a hands-on person. Like,
Word.
I built something from scratch. Word.
Do you think that's like that creativity translates to your music in a way?
Yeah, in a way. Yeah, because it's still all part of creativity. So, yeah, I could say that.
I would definitely, I would agree.
Yeah.
When did like rap and music come? Was it always a thing, or was it kind of like, did something spark it? Was there an artist or something?
Yeah, honestly, it was always a thing. Like,
Okay.
I always had from a toddler, I always had a thing for music. I was always dancing, always grabbing fake microphones, trying to act like I'm on stage and stuff like that. Like, I always felt like that was just meant for me, like music.
Destiny.
Yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah. So like at what, like, so at a young age, you would say?
Yeah.
Who were some artists that you bumped?
I bumped 50 a lot.
Yeah.
Where I bumped Big.
Hell yeah.
You know, Jay. You know, the Locks.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
What's like your top 5 rappers?
My top 5.
Yeah, if you can do
man.
that.
It's a dangerous question.
Yeah.
Or maybe no order.
Yeah, no order. Just
order?
yeah.
All right, cool.
That's tough.
I say Big, of course. Fifth. Shit. I say Nas, Jada, and Big L.
Okay.
Word.
Hell yeah.
Good names.
When did like the physical like writing? I'm sure you're very good at freestyling,
Yeah.
but like, do you write? Like, is that mostly like your process? Is it writing?
Yeah, honestly, it's the other way around. Like, I don't freestyle. Like, I'm a writer. Like, I'm an artist.
Okay.
I write.
Hell yeah.
9 times out of 10, you hear me going off. All that shit is just shit I wrote. It's just in my head because, like, you know, it's just shit's just stamped in there.
Hell yeah. So like, would you say, like, what's your earliest memory where like you knew that you had something? You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't just, it was a little bit more than a hobby type shit. Like, you could do some shit with it. Like, what was there like a moment in time, or was that kind of just over time?
You saying which was as far as like a track I recorded, or like,
Yeah, like, was there something that was you like shocked yourself kind of in a sense where you were like, yo, maybe I got something here? Like,
yeah, like when I go out the box and make like a ill record that I usually don't do, that shit be blowing my mind. Like, I got a record called Die Young. I got a record called Comfortable. Those 2 records, I did them out the box. Like, I got on a different type of flow. Like, I did something I usually don't do, you know?
yeah.
So, like, when I do records like that, it definitely blows my mind because it turns out sounding crazy. I always be having doubts when I do stuff like I usually don't do. But I always take the chance and just, like, you know what? Let me just do it and see what other people say about it instead of how I feel about it.
That's like gonna make you a better artist too, doing different things like that, you know.
Yeah,
and like we can relate as producers too, because like, you know, sometimes we get stuck in a box making the same stuff. When you jump outside and start doing something else, it just like sparks your brain. You come up with something that you never would have thought that you would have came up with, you know. And then when it's like a beat that we made and it's like showing him or he's showing me, it's like, you really made that, like, you know what I mean? It's like, wow, I didn't really expect that, you know. Pushing boundaries. Yeah.
That's a big fact.
And like, what about you, Blizz? Like, in terms of your earliest rap, like, when was rap like a thing? You know what I'm saying?
What, like age wise?
Yeah.
Probably like 16.
Okay, word.
Like 15, 16.
Who were you listening to mostly?
Same I listen to now with a little addition of new artists like Baby and shit, but Meek and Fab.
Hell yeah. So kind of going off that, who do y'all think is like, who's the hottest right now out? Like,
Baby.
Okay, Baby. What about you, boss? What you thinking?
Who's the hottest right now?
Yeah, who's it right now?
Yeah, right now I give it to Baby. Yeah,
He's fucking killing shit.
Nah.
I mean, he's on everything. He's featuring on everything. Every album he's dropping is just, everything is hitting. Like, I mean,
Sure is.
I think he's probably like. What do you think?
He can rap. I mean,
Yeah.
him and Drake. I mean,
Yeah,
You got it
Drake.
right now. Drake is Drake.
Yeah, yeah.
in terms of like real, like raw, like
Drake
I
is
think
Drake.
baby's like you know
Drake
what I'm saying?
been solidified for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, Drake is just Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drake is
Like it's so Drake's so like it's so solidified with Drake.
it's a
Like
given. You ain't even gotta say it.
exactly. So when Lil Baby come out, you gotta acknowledge that.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
you
think
already
he's
know
coming for
Drake's
it.
gonna drop. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna sell because it's Drake.
Yeah.
What were you saying? You think he's coming?
Baby's gonna come for Drake. I'm telling you. Well, he already
I mean,
is.
he gonna sit with him, but ain't nobody really going.
Not right now.
Drake's
but,
done did some shit that a lot of niggas didn't do,
Nah,
regardless
he's
of,
really though.
of what type of music, like just numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just everything. He just on another level.
It is.
Yo, there's another one too. That's like
Who you
the
think?
young boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his
Talk about,
numbers
like,
is going crazy right now too.
Streams and shit. Like
And his fan base.
is
I was gonna
nuts.
say. Yeah.
That's really what matters. Like,
Yeah.
your fan base. Because streams is good, but your fan base.
That's what's gonna keep it.
That's how you are who you are.
Facts.
Facts.
And like the people that are fans of you, it's like it's just you being yourself, you doing what you do. You know, not like faking anything. People are gonna generally just like attract to you because they fuck with like what you're doing. You know, so it's like that solid like fan base where it's like if you have that, then you're almost like good with anything really. You know, in terms of just even like labels and like shit like that. It's like, oh, that's what they look at. You know what I mean? If you have a fan base and like you could get a show going and you can have like 100 people pop out, it's like they're looking at that like you're bringing value to them.
Or something, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They're not just gonna. They can't just play with you. You know what I mean? Like it just you gotta like because like we talk about it all the time. Like labels suck at.
And like it's it's just like labels like they're just a bank. You know what I mean? It's just the money. So it's like they can't take. It's hard for them to take an artist that doesn't have fans and make them have fans. You know, it's just it's like Wiz Khalifa said it. I think he said something about like just a label is good if, like I just said, if you have the fans. You know what I mean? They're not gonna give you the fans. They're not gonna boost you up
Gotta
and
bring something to the table.
yeah.
You can't just, you know what I mean? It's a lot of niggas out here with talent.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be able to bring something to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Word. And that's where investing in yourself come into play at.
Mm-hmm. And then also, you know, speaking on that a little bit is like, it's almost as important as having like the right team around you, you know, and like do you have a manager right now at all, or you kind of just do everything like yourself, like?
Yeah, for the moment right now, I ain't got no management, just doing everything off the arm right
Yeah.
now. Like word. But I'm working on it. So
Mm-hmm.
We might have some.
you know, everything gotta happen a day at a time, you know. So,
Yeah, that's
100%.
yeah.
That's the most important. The process and whatnot.
free agent out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Blizz? You got management or you independent? Most like.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
And is that something that like you guys would like want to look like if a label did come to you? Is it something that like, or do you want to stay independent, or is it something that you would kind of like be interested in making sure that, you know, the deal is right? It's, you know, the contract is something that's like,
It gotta make sense.
yeah.
It gotta make sense because you don't want to tie yourself in something that everything's about the long run.
Mhm.
Like right now, you can't hop on shit right now for right now
Right.
because we don't stay in right now. It's in the future. So at the end of the day, like it has to make sense for the future.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's really it. You know, that's when you get into the fine print,
Right.
get the lawyers involved and shit. Just make sure it really makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
You know
facts.
what I'm saying? And make sure that it's doing something for you that you can't do for yourself. Because honestly, there's a lot that niggas can do for themselves. You get what I'm saying? Just either don't have the resources to do it or don't have the drive to do it. But at the end of the day, like back to a label, it gotta make sense. And you gotta put me. I don't need you to give me nothing. Just put me in the right direction. I'll get it. You get what I'm saying? So-
Introduce you to the right people, put you in
That's
the
it.
rooms, you know.
That's it.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have that. I mean, a lot of artists. I'm not gonna name any names, but a lot of artists do not have that kind of like confidence, kind of drive, and you have to have it, in my opinion. I mean, we producers, but like, so I guess it's a little different. But I feel like, in my opinion, you have to have it. Like, you gotta have your back. Like, you know,
You gotta bet on you.
yeah,
You
exactly.
gotta
like,
bet on you. You gotta invest in you. You gotta they don't know you. So at the end of the day, what value are you?
Yeah.
How valuable are you? You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta show people that you're valuable. You know what I'm saying? then that's when your phone start ringing.
Right.
Yo, we need him.
Mm-hmm.
We get him to our place, he's gonna pack it out.
Mm-hmm.
We get him on this card, he's gonna pack it out.
Mm-hmm.
And all that comes in from your own footwork.
Right.
And being authentic can take you a long way.
Mm-hmm.
Well
That's a
put,
gem.
man. That's
Yeah.
a gem right there for all you.
Yeah, for real.
Seriously. Y'all got to rewind that real quick if y'all didn't get it.
Yeah.
Seriously, no, 'cause seriously,
Yeah,
just hit it right on the head.
Nah, for real, man. It's a code we live by, man.
So bars, back to you. Like when you rap, in my opinion, and we've talked about it, but like there's kind of like a chip on your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? In a good way. Like you carry yourself in a very confident way, and you could hear it through rap as well. Like, is that something that you look for? And like, are you looking for that pain, or is it kind of just off the top? Like your process in like.
I just want to
step
add
into the
something
booth.
to that too, because like what he said, a lot like there's artists that could have crazy bars and they could have all this flow, whatever, but like it's different when like you could feel what you're saying, you know what I mean? So it's like that's kind of
That's
like the
exactly.
question, like where does that come from? It's just from the things that you've been through, and just like it's like your voice, you could really feel it,
Painting a picture.
Yeah,
It's vivid.
Yeah. That pretty much explains it right there. Like,
yeah,
I just elaborate on things I go through, or like how I be feeling, you know. So yeah, that's just all raw feeling right there. Like when I'm like every time I write or spit, it's just that's all from like
yeah. And you could tell, you could hear that shit, like you really could hear it.
With that being said, like you're a writer, like you're saying, like
Yeah.
have you ever experienced like writer's block?
Yeah.
Like where you really like, you want to talk about that a little bit? How do you get through it?
Smoke.
Word?
Yeah, smoke, man. I just smoke, and then I relax, and then it just flows back to me. I let the beat rock, and then it just comes to me, you know.
Has there ever been a time where it's been like maybe a couple weeks where it's like, it's like I'm listening to these beats, I can't write something, and it's like you're getting a little frustrated.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I had times like that, definitely. Especially if I'm like going through a lot, like considering like, life, like everyday life and whatnot. Like I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I took a whole year from music, like a whole year break just because of life, you know, like between work, kids, you know what I mean, wifey, whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, I definitely experienced writer's block, man. Like I always, my answer to it is just smoke, man.
Oh yeah, nah.
And just stay consistent, right? It's like consistency is what's gonna really make you great.
Nah, definitely. Yeah, like I fake regret taking that year break, but I felt like I needed it, honestly, just to clear my mind. Like, everybody needs time to themselves to just really like reflect and just get their mind right.
And also too, like coming back after a break, sometimes it's the best feeling. Like you probably wrote the best bars that you've had. You know what I mean? Like just like going crazy, just super hype.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah.
What about you, Blizz? You ever experienced writer's block? Because you can freestyle, I know that. But like in terms of writing, like you ever get that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
What about you? How do you kind of get through that?
I take a second, change the scenery. That's it. Change the scenery, and just don't think about it. I don't really have to think about nothing, like because it's shit. I be dead ass. Like when I'm talking, I'm dead ass. Like so the people that know me when I'm rapping and shit, they laugh because they know me. So it's like you dead ass. But other than that, like when I get a second where I can't put it together, just take a second. Take a second. I might change my scenery, go to the gym. You feel me? You know what I mean? Just take a second, or I definitely won't go on to the next beat because I gotta get out how I'm feeling right then and there.
Okay.
Because how I'm feeling now, I might not feel like that tomorrow. So at the end of the day, like, if that's what I want to do today, I'll take a second, relax, come back to it with a clear head, and just, you know what I mean, put the pieces together because it's here. I ain't got to go digging. It's not bullshit, fabricated, like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just putting it together.
It's there. Yeah.
So just take a little second and bounce back. That's really it. Like, I won't even sit and think about it. Like, I'll just, you know what I mean? I'll just go about my day or whatever. At the end of the day, 1, 2 in the morning when I'm on the couch, turn it back on. Turn the beat back on.
That's big. What's like your guys' process for like finding beats and like, is it like, are you writing and then looking for a beat to fit your lyrics? Are you listening to beats that are gonna fit the lyric? You know what I mean? Like, what do you search on YouTube? Is there certain producers that you fuck with? You know, like, how does that process go?
So yeah, I always gotta have the beat before I start writing.
Okay.
It's just like, cause just off the beat and he listening to the beat, that's how I decide like what type of song I'm gonna want to make, what type of feel I'm gonna go with it. If I'm gonna rap fast on it or slow, you know what I mean? And like, I fuck with a few producers. I get my beats from YouTube. Like I do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Honestly, word. I'm open for anything.
Yeah. So you kind of just like looking around wherever.
I'm wherever it's at. Wherever I can find some ill beats at, or whoever producer that want to send some my way, or I'll cop some. I'm with whatever.
Okay. How about you? What about for beat wise?
What do I do with the beat? Or
Oh, like how do
how
you?
do I like?
How do you find your beats? Like, how do you find a beat that you fuck with? Like, do you have producers that's sending you shit on the regular, or
There's
you?
2 questions he asked. He got another one. I'm seeing.
Yeah, no. So my question was.
No, I know
my
that
bad.
question.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
okay,
more.
okay,
It was like, are you writing your lyrics, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then finding the beat to fit the lyrics, or are you finding a beat like he does to inspire you to write your lyrics? Both. Okay.
But like, I'll turn on a beat and wherever it take me.
Right.
Wherever it take me. Like, turn on the beat and there's some shit that, like, whatever flies out my mouth first.
Okay.
Facts. Like,
Yeah.
the beat come on and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
You feel me? The beat come on and do-do-do-do. It's wherever it take me. Like, I'm not, the producer did that.
Right.
I'm not here to bend nothing up. I'm here to enhance that and put my personality on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, facts. So at the end of the day, like, wherever it takes me, it may not even be the same vibe he wanted, but it's gonna be the melody.
Right.
Everything's gonna go together. But sometimes I talk slick. You feel me? Like, I talk slick, but I mean that shit. So at the end of the day, like, if I think of something and it's slick, like, and I'm like, oh shit, that's a bar. Or I might turn it into like a quick little hook. It could be today that I did that, and then next month I'll be scrolling and I'll be like, I got some shit for this. You get what I'm saying? Because I done jotted it down in my notepad and shit. Like, I just said some slick shit. Shit was all right.
Yeah.
But I ain't got no beat for it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I might find a beat like, oh shit, I got some shit for that. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know what I mean, be the same thing. As a producer wise, I don't have nobody that, I don't even think I got on anybody's beats yet. I've just straight YouTube beats. And it's nothing, bro, I just haven't been nowhere consistently enough where somebody could like work with me close for my sound, for my type of beat. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's just where I'm at with it now, but I'm open to that. I want that. I just got to get more consistent, like back in the stew in general. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, YouTube beats, because that's all I really knew. Like, you know, go to YouTube, you know what I mean, type in the type of beat. I know the vibe I'm on, so you know what I'm saying? I'll look and see, and then boom, I'll see whatever come out my mouth, like, you know what I mean? But other than that, like, you know what I mean? But I'd like to, though. I definitely like to. Specifically, y'all.
I was about to just say, bro, let's lock in.
Yeah, for sure.
The process.
I gotta lock in. Y'all been locked in. I gotta get busy. I'm gonna get with y'all.
What was before YouTube? SoundClick.
SoundClick.
Yeah, wait.
Nah, facts. Fucking SoundClick.
Oh man.
So how would you guys feel like, because this you know, sometimes this happens like in the industry, like some producers will send the same beat to multiple artists, and it's like, you know, 2 people might end up being on the same beat. Like, how would you guys feel if, like, let's say, you know, a producer, you know, was locked in with you, and then like he sends you one, right? But maybe he doesn't hear back from you, or he doesn't think you're using it, and then you send it to someone else, and then you both release in the same song, the same beat, but it's different lyrics, right?
Yeah.
I ain't worried about
You don't
that.
care?
Yeah,
I'm gonna do what I do
It'll come
regardless.
harder.
It don't matter what he do,
Yeah.
Exactly.
because what I do, I did.
Right.
I'm not adjusting off of him. I did my shit. Which one you fucking with?
Right.
Mine or that?
Yeah.
That's
It's almost
it.
who did
And
it
if
better.
They both heat. But at the end of the day, it's a business. If a nigga ain't following up with it and he ain't really take it to the moon, buy it, sign nothing, do nothing with it, how's it really yours? And at the end of the day, there's people in the industry that use other people's beats all the time. Like, just like with certain songs like Controller with Drake. When you hear Controller, I think Tory, because Tory did it better. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like do what you do. Leave your mark on it, and that's that.
Right.
So I don't really mind. Nigga could send 10 niggas to beat. Niggas gonna know me when they play it.
Yeah.
I really don't mind.
Yeah. Because just what comes to mind is like, I know there was one situation like, you know, Fetty Wap, I think it was the Trap Queen or whatever his song. So that beat, right? A producer gave someone else that beat like 2 or 3 years before that. Fetty Wap came out with the song, and that other artist tried to sue Fetty for that, saying I got that beat first, you know. But the producer's like, look, I didn't sign nothing with him. He didn't buy the beat. He didn't do nothing. So it's not, you know.
That shit is free game.
Yeah, it's free game.
Well, he like leased it or something.
Like it was more of just like, yo, here's the beat. Yeah, it was yeah. And then Fetty Wap came along, made a hit with it.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Shit. And see where it go.
Yeah.
It's not up to you. It's up to the people. So if it didn't go nowhere,
Yeah.
go try again.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So what about like in terms of like live performances? Have you guys ever done any live performances?
Yeah, we done a couple.
Yeah.
Facts.
What was the first one? Was it around here in the city or?
First,
Mine was in the city.
Yeah.
city. Yeah,
How long ago was that?
I'd say.
My shit or your first performance? Or our first performance?
All of it.
I think
My first one was when I touched down. That I came home that same day. He brought me to the city. And
yeah. Facts.
I just came home from bed.
Yeah.
Me out to the city.
Oh shit.
Fact. Big fact.
Yeah.
What about it?
No, I was just curious if you've done have you done a couple?
Yeah, I've done a good amount. I've done a good amount. Like in the past month, I've probably did 4.
Oh
The
shit!
past month, like, you know, just showing love to people's events that show me love because they checking for me. Other than that, when I was really wilding in 2016,
Yeah.
I was doing shows all the time, like in the city, strip clubs. You know what I mean? Fucking Black Dawn, I think one of the little spots was out there. Heavens, like mad different spots and shit. But yeah,
Hell yeah!
probably did definitely around.
What was that spot that got shut
Around
down?
like 15
They changed
shows.
the name. It was a strip club around this way. They shut it down.
Was it in the city or was it on Long
Nah, I
Island?
was out here.
Yeah.
We shut that shit down. We could shut a couple spots down.
They just opened up a new.
Revolutions shut that spot.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah.
Good music hall. Yeah, I've done a good amount of shows. Facts.
Have you ever done like artist like showcases, like where like there'll be some like I don't know, DJ Drew or something? Well, Drewski, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
I've won one.
yeah,
Wait, really?
yeah. Okay.
I've won one.
Yeah, with DJ Will, right?
That one and the Hot 971.
Oh, yeah,
Okay. Dope.
How did can you kind of talk about that a little bit? Like, is it like what was the experience like with that? Was it like kind of like were they kind of treating it just kind of like as just a quick like money grab, or were they really were they looking for talent? Like, you know what I mean? Because I've heard horror stories.
You never really know.
Yeah.
You just it gotta make sense. You get what I'm saying? You benefit off whatever you involved in. I don't know their true intentions, but I know ain't nothing for free, and it gotta add up. You know what I mean? You know, the venue, it is everything. You get what I'm saying? I just capitalize off of it. Caught a bunch of followers, different people on my Instagram still to today that I interact with, all the way from fucking Virginia, Yonkers, LA, like people I've met from these places that I've done. You know, I've done like songs with like 2 of them. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, you know, as long as it ain't breaking me, which I won't let it. So if I'm doing it, it's because it makes sense.
Right.
You feel me? And like whatever they motive is, that's on them. But I'm just using that to push myself. Like, you know, push my name, my brand. If it's I'm from LA, so if it's in the city, I'll pop up out there, get that crowd, do whatever because that's where it come from. You know. So
Yeah, and you're building your fan base through that.
yeah, but there's definitely majority of them is just, you know, it's business.
Yeah.
It's what you do with it, though. You gotta do something with it. They don't know you enough to say, you know what, really good.
Yeah.
You're a real dude. Come on out here and perform. Nah, I see you doing music. I got this showcase coming. Pop out.
Yeah.
That's it.
Have you ever done any of them, or do you plan on doing them? Maybe one of them.
Well,
A showcase.
Showcase. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely plan on doing some. I've done some showcases like through the bro right here, man.
Oh, word.
Word, definitely.
Okay.
Word.
So with your music, like you got 4 singles out,
Yeah.
right? So is there an album coming? Is there an EP, something on the way, like a tape, or is it? Are you focused on the singles right now? Because a lot of artists are focused on the singles and getting videos done, which is, I think, a good way to just, you know what I'm saying? So what do you like? What's your plan with that?
Yeah, the main focus right now is just to get it jumping.
Mm-hmm.
Just to, you know what I mean, just get it jumping. That's it. There's no tape coming. Maybe later on if I decide or feel like it, but for right now, we just, you know what I mean, just fucking up the internet, just fucking shit up. That's it. We just, you know what I mean, dropping music. We're gonna be consistent with it. We just trying to get our names everywhere and just really like get heard.
Hell yeah.
Music videos, right? You do some music videos.
All that stuff like this, like all types of shit, just to really like just to get this thing stamped, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Cause dropping the whole I dropped a few mixtapes in the past, like I mean, like it's cool and all, but I mean, like I don't know. I don't know anyone that's really sitting there listening to a whole mixtape. Feel me? Like I'm saying, like that, I feel like it's a waste. I'm wasting like my music, like putting it on the mixtape. When people only gonna listen to the first 3 songs and then go to the next artist. Feel me? As opposed to when I could just drop singles and people just fuck with
that.
And I think it's good too. Cause if you're dropping singles, save the album or the EP or whatever for
people
like
are watching.
when you got the people
Real
looking.
for
You know what I mean?
People hear it. They'll listen. Like, yeah, nah. Especially with like people's attention spans nowadays, bro. Like, it's just that's why like all these reels and like shorts and like whatnot. And like we'll chop this up so like we all have like shit to post and whatnot. Because that shit is what it's about right now. Like quick shit.
And a lot of people don't realize that there's other shit that's involved. You know, they think it's just, I'm gonna write a song and drop it, and I'm gonna get popping. It's like, no, you have to do all of this extra shit just to get the eyes on you. You know, and
you
just
gotta draw them in.
Definitely.
You gotta draw them in. You know, and then you do what you want with it after that. Like, just to piggyback off that, like, you got superstars who. You hear shit months later, like, yo, that was on the tape? That was on the album? Shit just happened with Breezy.
Yeah.
I heard fucking, what's that shit called? The shit he got out right now? Baby, ooh, yeah, that shit?
Yeah.
I said, oh, this shit hard. Da, da, da. They're like, oh, this shit, 2 tapes of this shit. I'm like, word. Then I go to the comments and they thanking him for just now making a video because it just went viral on TikTok or whatever, but that shit is 2 years old. You get what I'm saying? You might genuinely miss a goodie because, you get what I'm saying? We get brainwashed by what's on the radio, what's on trending in our feeds. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, you might play it or whatever, or you might miss a goodie. You get what I'm saying? Like, you might genuinely miss one. But I've been saying the same shit. I've been saying the same shit forever. Like, I feel like you gotta get your shit up on each one. We're not at the point where we could just put it out there and let them sort it out. No, we got to sort it out for them. Like, yo, look at this. Now look at this. Now look at this. Now look at this. Like, we can't just give them that because it's too much. Like, it's like, who are you? I'm not doing that.
Process.
Yeah, like, it's like, no. Like, you get what I'm saying? But if you make noise on everything that you put out, you get what I'm saying? Like, ain't got no choice. Yeah. You know what I mean? They got to let it in. You get what I'm saying? So that's that.
What do you guys think of like when people's music gets like leaked? You know, this one, like do you hear the Lil Yachty song, the Poland song or whatever? Did you hear that? So like, supposedly that was like a song that was leaked, and then I guess because it was going crazy, he was like, all right, I gotta just drop it. It's not even done, but I gotta drop it. I'm shooting a music video for it. Like, it's pretty interesting. Like, I don't know if that was the right move or the wrong move, really.
You get the traction while it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They force you in your hand.
Yeah.
They just did the same thing that Al be out. Like, you know what I mean? The Jersey rapper, like, somebody leaked his shit. You gotta hurry up. Yo, we gotta push this now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time, it wasn't for now, but the time is now. It's out there. You gotta do it. Word.
I low-key feel like that's a good test. You know what I'm saying? If that, I mean, it's not necessarily the best thing, I guess, but
What, like people leaking?
yeah, I mean, like it's definitely a test for you. Like if you weren't ready for that, you better be now.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Gotta be. It's go time.
Who are some artists, like, because we were talking about the Long Island, the Long Island scene. Are there any artists that y'all like want to work with? That y'all like, I mean, big or small, it doesn't really matter. Just like someone that you want to tap in with in the near future. Both of y'all.
Whoever.
Word.
Whoever. If it's lit, let's get it.
Yeah, whoever. Yeah.
Whoever. I ain't really got no picks. Like, if it's nice, it's nice. I mean, let's get it.
There's a lot of good artists out there right now, so it's hard. It's hard to like choose. If I was to say names, it'd be a long ass list.
Right.
So there's a bunch of good guys out there. So yeah,
Man,
I'm open to work.
I fuck with the
all.
positivity, man. Y'all are very like open to it. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of artists are like that. Their egos are through the roof.
Because niggas be fronting, that's why.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that.
Ain't no sense in
This
fronting.
this is the other side that they didn't mention. I mean, straight up.
Fronting, like,
Yeah. Everyone's like in this shit together, really. You know what I mean? It's like,
same shit.
yeah, it's just.
Same shit. And niggas don't understand that, traction, momentum, all that shit comes together.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You get what I'm saying?
Our crew, we just a bunch of official dudes that stand on a lot of morals. I mean, morals is a really heavy thing and principles. So
Yeah, niggas don't understand that, like niggas is racing somewhere where there really is no winner. Who the fuck is winning?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody really winning right now. Like, in our own ways for sure.
Yeah.
But where we would like to be in this shit, no.
Hell
So
no.
why we not just, you know what I mean? Just, working together, bubbling together, signing off on where you from, being for real about it, standing on business and just doing what you doing.
Yeah.
That's
facts.
it.
Someone's gonna do something for you, and down the line, someone else is gonna give you, it's like karma. You know what I mean? Good karma, like, and that's like a really, really big important thing in this whole industry.
Yeah, you lay in the bed that you make.
Yeah.
That's it. And all of that is the steps you take to get there.
And also kind of on that, like, there's sometimes like you just gotta give. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like as producers, like we can just kind of relate. Like sometimes we can't. Like at first when we started selling beats, we wanted to sell every little beat, every beat, this and that. But it's like that's not the best move.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, okay, I'll get some money in your pocket, but like you said, longevity wise, like what is that gonna do? Like,
You can put a little money in your pocket today,
That's
but then
cool, right,
in 2
yeah.
years.
And a lot of people don't want to pay before they know if you know what I mean, what it's really about, the substance. You get what I'm saying? They can hear it and fuck with it. Like you said, like toss a little bone or something. You know what I mean? Like shit that ain't gonna obviously affect you, because don't ever take away from what you doing.
Right.
But a little piece of the pie ain't gonna hurt. And then they gonna come back for more. Now you put a tab on it. Now you put
there
this.
you go.
I go tell Balls go tell this one, that, and that's just how it go.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how. That's with anything. So,
It's like keeping it simple. You know what I mean? It's like such a simple like concept, but it's just it's hard for some people to just like grasp.
yeah.
But what about like right now? Let's say you had access to like any producer, big time artist you get a feature from right now, like like there's featuring on your song, and any producers producing the song. Like who would you guys?
Artist.
Yeah, artist and producer.
the perfect
Perfect match. Like right now, like you got budget's unlimited. You pick a producer, he's making you the beat, and he'll keep making it until it's right. And then you got the artist featuring on your track. Like who you going with?
Booming and Baby.
Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, that's
You
tough.
said Metro Booming and Baby.
Yeah,
That's tough.
That's tough right
That's
there.
tough.
That is tough.
Yeah.
Powerhouses.
What about you?
Good
What you
swing.
want?
Gotta be a good swing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough. I'd probably say.
Speak that into existence.
Damn, man. I'd probably say. Sheesh. Gosh, man.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a tough one, man. Producer. Damn, I think I'll probably fuck with Metro Boomin too, cause he's lit.
Fucking lit, bro.
Beethoven too, though.
Beethoven.
That's another one.
What about artists for the feature?
The feature. Yeah. For the feature, I'll probably for a verse feature. I got two. For like
All right.
That's
verse,
good. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good question.
For a verse feature.
Yeah.
For a verse feature, I'd probably say like Benny the Butcher.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And then for like a hook,
Yeah.
Dirk.
Dirk.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah.
Dirk's definitely fire
Yeah,
too.
Dirk, he been
Killing shit.
talking right now.
Mm-hmm.
With those names that y'all named, do you think what do you think motivates them to keep going in terms of like they got money, you know what I mean? They're good. Do you think it's something that's just like a drive, or is it like you know what I'm saying? Like, is that something like, is it, you know, like, you get what I'm trying
Like
to say?
you brought up something. You said something about Lil Baby's son.
Oh,
asking him, yeah.
He little baby's son asked him. He was like, "Why do you work if you have all this money?" And he was like, he sat him down, and I didn't
Get in detail.
like, they didn't show fully, but like he pretty much was like, "Yo, like it's because that's what you do. Like that's what you're supposed to do.
Work.
That's
Mhm.
it. Like, you know what I mean?" And he got it through his head, and I just think that's really like, I think a lot of people should see that. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of people stop, and we were kind of just talking on another podcast, like, just to kind of veer off a little bit, like NBA champions, like there's certain, it's like what you're chasing, like there's certain people that get a ring, and they kind of just like, you know, that's good, they're good, you know, because I mean that's a big, you know what I mean?
Y'all niggas who in that field chasing money, chasing history,
Yeah.
you know, just chasing to be solidified. You know what I mean? Some people's content with the money, bill. Some people's trying to be solidified. You know what I mean? Damian, Lillard. Then you got people whose history, LeBron.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's levels. Like, you know what I mean? It's just what drives you.
Right.
What's your drive? Like, you know what I mean? You because the money gonna run out.
Yeah. Eventually it'll run out.
I feel
It'll
like
run out.
I feel like
You
they
can't
look at
spend
it like, what's next? Like,
It's making a mark,
yeah.
being legendary, historical. That's what Tom Baby's on. If you ever listen to his interviews and shit, it's just always to win, to keep going, to be better, more money, more this, more that, more power. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, or everybody drive is different.
Like, cause it's like almost a lesson to teach his son. It's like you can be rich, but you could also be wealthy. You know what I mean? There's a difference between the two. You know, and it's like he's building wealth. Doing
And
this
not
shit.
even just that, just to have that drive, because
Yeah.
you could be rich and not have drive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got niggas who drop a song when they needed money. You know what I mean? You gotta have drive. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta really, like, that's what I want to do. Like, that's what keeps me going.
Hell yeah.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. In terms of goals that y'all are gonna hit in the near future,
Short term, long
short term, long term, all of it, because we speak things into existence. But like, what is it looking like for you guys? Like, short term goals. We'll start with that. As an artist,
Short-term goals as an artist for me right now, basically better get in a better position, you know. Basically, like, apply myself more. I find myself, you know what I mean, not applying myself sometimes, you know. So definitely, like, in the near future, definitely apply myself more and get in a better position than I am in now. Because I mean, not to, like, toot my own horn, but I know I got it. I just need to apply myself and get out there and get the right ears to hear me, you feel me?
so what do you think? Kind of going off that, what do you think for you is the best way to do that? Like, is it to get out there more? Is it to do more shows? Is it to be on social media more? Is it what is it for you?
Yeah, it applies to everything. I gotta just do everything. I gotta do more shows, get on social media more. I gotta hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, I just find myself lacking on that at times. You know what I mean? But definitely, you know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna pick up on that word.
How about some like long-term goals, like 5, 6, 7 years, like or maybe like where do you see yourself? You know what I mean? In 5, 6 years.
Oh, off to the races.
Off to the races. Yeah.
Where at?
It's probably somewhere in Argentina performing.
Yeah, there you go.
Acting a
Bang,
fool.
right there. Argentina performing. That's it.
Word.
Right there. What about you, Blizz? Short term.
Getting the pace and keeping it.
Yeah.
That's it. Like I ain't really worried about nothing else. Like whatever I apply myself to, I'm doing it. I think that's my nephew. Somebody out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my nephew.
Yeah, you can come in. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I just apply myself and keep it. That's it.
Yeah.
Like I ain't worried about that. It ain't cocky. It's just knowing yourself.
Yeah.
It's just knowing yourself.
Right, yeah.
And this is not me downplaying nobody else. It's just me knowing myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So once I find my pace and keep it, I ain't worried about it. But it's just getting in that comfortable space where I could just be consistent. Because consistency is key. So once I get that, you know what I mean? So, but I got to put myself there.
Yeah.
You feel me? For more reasons than one. I haven't, but I'll be there.
Hell yeah, bro.
Got a whole crew full of spitters, man.
That's like
What's some your long-term goal, or where do you see yourself in 6, 7 years? Where do you want to?
A long-term goal is to get it and keep it.
Right.
Get it and keep it.
bro.
And
Simple.
just keep it. That's long-term. Keep
Yeah.
it until I can't no more. You know what I mean? Just, whatever I do. But the music shit, that same shit. So I got to find my pace, keep it, and just keep going. You know what I mean? Word. So, I already know where I could go. I know that. I just got to, apply myself and just invest in myself. You know what I'm saying? And just go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like Balls said, life shit. Life happens first. You get what I'm saying? So, and we all about that. Morals, principles, responsibilities. So, if that's what it is right now, and I gotta put this real quick, I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to it, but you know what I mean. Right now is necessary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So I can't get there if right now is not handled. You feel me? So it's just finding the pace and keeping it.
well said.
Definitely.
For real. I feel like a lot of people need to hear that, 'cause especially artists. And I keep going back to that because we're trying to see everybody win. Like these dudes were saying before. Right when we started the show, y'all are open to everything. Y'all are open to every if it presents itself and it's if it's right, it's right. And we could definitely relate with that.
It's why would you have an issue with something you don't have an issue with?
Yeah. It's simple as that.
Niggas be making issues with shit that don't be an issue.
Yeah.
So it's if it's not an issue, what's the issue?
Right.
If it ain't an
keep
issue, what's
keep
the
it fucking simple. It's yeah. But
For real.
also, if you wanted to do like that, if you guys want to do like a freestyle or something,
What y'all want to do?
if you wanted to, remember you mentioned that.
Oh yeah, I mean, if y'all could throw a beat on it.
So the only thing that's the only thing, because if we could throw a beat on, but the video's not gonna pick it up.
Let's just do it.
All right, yeah, let's throw on a beat. I'll throw on
do
a
it.
beat.
Don't want to be throwing one of ours.
Trade pound like the Bronx Zoo. The streets lost my heart to. Give a fuck about the force. Had to get this breeze, I was forced to. Give a fuck about the law. If you want shit, I'ma off you. Niggas talking like the. Ooh, you should have seen how we did that boy up the block. It was awful. I don't know how it feels to play both sides of the fence. I'm loyal. When your friends turn on you, the radar responders move cordial. I've been riding in the Rover trying to slide on my opponents. Taking shots at Barcelona, shooting like a power forward. When niggas know I'll be on it, I just slide without a warning. Chopping bricks like Tiger Shows, shooting like a woo. Oh my God.
Hold on. Say, gang shit, G-Slide, we gon' flame shit. lane switch. I'm riding around with your main bitch. I came with the same niggas I bang with. We on point and we staying armed and dangerous in the form with 2 foreigns. If we see him, we gonna move on him. If he run, we gonna boom on him. Tell the motor make room for him. Let's get it out. Ride with killers who slide on killers on 4-wheelers in broad day. Never mind your feelings. Whoever could get it, give a fuck less what y'all say. And it ain't a joke. If y'all don't want no smoke, then y'all niggas gotta pay. If I see y'all again, you and your mans, I'm sending shots y'all way. Bow, bow.
Young nigga blow like Nate Palm, letting it go. Start a war like Trump and Adolf. Black Gucci shades, I'm Ray Charles. Empty the clip, turn your shirt red like Jake from State Farm. I'm trailing all night, so I quit my day job. Pulled up in the spaceship, ready to take off. She got something on that she ready to take off. Shit, I put this dick in her face like makeup. When I see beef, I don't make calls. I follow protocol. Might swing the pole like I'm playing golf. When you, oh my God, hold on. Niggas playing, man.
Yo.
Bars for days.
Come on,
Jet,
bro.
Blizz in this shit. I bet.
Yo, bro, put all the faster beef. 154. Heart so cold, I can see my own breath, nigga. Hear the ground shake when them steppers come step, nigga. As time goes by, I find it hard to respect niggas. We don't fuck with ops who catch wreck and wreck niggas. I keep my bitch happy. If she kill, I get mad cash. A hero to the villain. Now they call me the badass. I was 17, 40 Glock in my backpack. Fighting just to see 21 like it's blackjack. You niggas retarded. I ain't doing no puns. Why we shooting niggas fair ones? We gon' shoot them regardless. Them niggas that you clowns scared of be moving our product. The bros been wanted you dead. I'm just doing the honors. Oh my God. What the fuck? Every day I'm dressed and drip like I've been looting the Zana. My bro Peebles move off the strip cause we was moving narcotics. Some money came and niggas left. So what I do, I went harder. Niggas bent too. So what I do, come on.
Let's go.
Damn, son. Nah, bars for days.
Bars for days.
Okay. What you know about late nights in the cell, having flashbacks to them drills, hearing niggas yell, one trip to the stand from the witness, send you straight to hell, on probation already, so you stuck and you ain't got no bail, need money for the lawyer, and know your niggas bail, don't know if he gon' fold, but only time will tell. DA say anything to keep that ass inside the cell, and I could tell you all about it, I know that shit very well. Day one went left and switched sides on me, main bitch looked me in my eyes while she cried to me, tears flowing like a river. And still lied to me, but it made me who I am today, so that's fine with me. Sometimes I just sit back, think about times I can't get back, down bad, pockets flat, couldn't get right, that shit was whack, so I knew I had to get it by any means, and that's a fact. Early morning, late nights, counting rack up after rack. If that's your nigga, then set it out, make sure he's straight, that's a fact. Money never blurred my vision, 2020, get off my pack, still spin the block twice, never slipping, never lack. Sneed a sakes, I sneed a sakes through the grass, nigga.
There's a little taste. Yeah. That was crazy. Got a little taste of the bars. Yeah.
Yo.
Like off the top and shit.
Bro,
That's
come on.
crazy.
I mean, for real.
Ooh.
Yo, I mean, with that, we gonna close on that.
We're gonna close it out on
Like,
that.
that shit was like, you really can't.
That's some light shit I just patched together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just cause y'all asked for it.
Appreciate
I'll be more prepared next time. You know what I mean? You
Y'all
feel me?
crazy.
But that's you know what I mean?
Yep.
Right.
Blizz, Bars for Days in the building. Thank you for popping out. Aqua Lounge. Tell the camera where they can find your music, social medias, everything.
You know that Bars for Days. At Bars for Days, everything. BarsIVDays. Bars for Days. You know?
Blizz G. Blizz _IG. Blizz G. Everything else. You know the vibes.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Catch us next time. Thank you guys again.
Wow.
Bow.